EDP445, real name Bryant Moreland, got caught talking to a 15-year-old cupcake.
Hello, my name is Kayla and I am unfortunately EDP's victim. I am 16, I'm turning 17, and EDP first started talking to me when I was 15. He messaged me first.
You can't keep yourself away from the cupcakes, can you? Is it really that hard? You've been exposed from this 2 years ago. What are you still doing with cupcakes? My name is Kayla Hoskins. Master at Work also uploaded it. Links will be in the comment sections. I'm going to pin it down in the comment sections to whichever video. But first, let me just play this quick clip of him threatening a 15-year-old cupcake. But I'm telling you right now, if you fuck me over, if this shit goes wrong in any fucking way, shape, or form,
give your soul to the Lord, because your ass belongs to me.
So to quickly sum up things, obviously 2 years ago, EDP got caught trying to meet a 13-year-old cupcake, got exposed for it. It was one of the biggest exposés of any YouTuber out there. And then 2 years have gone by. He's been harassed endlessly, and he deserves to get harassed. I'm going to say straight up, he deserves to get harassed. I even say some of the harassment hasn't even been good enough. And we've always been wondering, you know, what is he doing now? Obviously, he's gone broke. He's had multiple issues. But the most unfortunate thing of it all is that never did the police actually get to arrest him. They didn't even question him. It was just basically just all messed up because Chet Goldstein wanted some views. So to quickly run down the video, this 15-year-old cupcake, well, she's 16 now, but apparently while texting EDP, she was 15. They were texting. EDP sent a lot of explicit images to her, and she actually is a real teenager. This isn't a decoy anymore. This is a real kid on the line. So remind yourself of that. Send her videos of him doing the devil's deed. I'm only going to show the movement because YouTube does not let you use the word. And they were talking very sexually. She releases the entire chat, or at least most of the chat. It's him fantasizing about younger people. And and even although he's not a man, so we can't even be calling him he. And I know that offends him, but I don't care, bro. You went out for cupcakes, you come back, you get your fist in a mouth. I don't even know what to say. But anyways, he tried meeting up with this, or not, he sent her a threat, but he didn't do it. Although, however, he still was texting this 15-year-old, sent her explicit videos. And to sum up the worst part of it, she exposes that he has not just been talking to her, but he talked to multiple underage cupcakes, even claiming that he has, how am I going to say it, but CP, not going to say the full word because YouTube, again, is sensitive, but he has a lot of CP. I completely believe that. Anyone who defends EDP, you need to get your hard drive checked. You need to get your computer checked, because if you're a fan of EDP even now, get the fuck out, bro. You do not deserve to be on this world. God has put so many amazing people, but you being an EDP fan or being EDP yourself, you need to get the fuck out of this earth. And I'm being completely honest. And the thing that pisses me the fuck off is that really this man's never going to get arrested, and he's just going to keep grooming children. Because that's what he did in this instance. Because even at one point in the chat, he actually tries to meet up. She was 15, and she tried to meet him up, or he wanted her to meet him up in Las Vegas, Nevada. Now, Nevada's age of consent is 16 years old. And so he tried to bring her there so that he could not get arrested for doing things to a 16-year-old. And what makes it crazy, is that legally he probably could have gone. I actually don't know the complete law, but legally he almost could have gone away. But the things he was just saying was, when you turn 18, I want to start a family with you, everything. EDP's career should have ended 2 years ago. And it did. However, he has a website that's up and running. He has an Instagram account that has a decent following. And he made a TikTok account that's yet to get banned. TikTok, the fuck are y'all doing? What are you waiting for? But anyways, EDP. There's no more denying it anymore. There should have never been any denying. That apology was fake as fuck, and I suspected it the minute he put it out there. He doesn't care. He just cares about getting his cupcake. And honestly, honest to God, if this man was to die tomorrow, no one would fucking care. I was talking about this in a previous video. When you die, you leave a legacy behind in your life, whether it's a family you created or the family that you were a part of, whatever. When you pass away, you leave a legacy, and that legacy is the lasting memory you'll have for the rest of your, or the people around you's existence. You know? And I tell that to every person. Make a legacy. Make a life you'll love. Make a life where people around you love you. Bryant Moreland, EDP445. Your legacy will be nothing. No one around you fucking loves you. You have issues with your sister and brother. That's what his ex-girlfriend revealed. You had issues with your dad. That's what your old videos reveal. No one wants to be your friend, because any person who's your friend is probably a single bachelor, or they're probably on the registry. Those are the only people that'll be your friend, Bryant fucking Moreland. All those people who are your friends, those people are either on the registry or something else. That's the truth. Because no sane, rational person is a fan of him or even friends with him. And so your legacy leaving behind will be everything you did on the internet, and everything that you did was you tried to groom minors, cupcakes, whatever. I don't care. If YouTube demonetizes me, I'm fine with that. I don't fucking care. They don't pay me shit. But there's no more denying it. There's nothing. You can't run away. I mean, you can't run either because you're fat. So you could never run to begin with, but you can't run away from this one. Also, she had something interesting in the video. She says at the end that Gideon and Skeet caught him. So I wonder what that means.
And he blocked me the day that Gideon catched him with Skeeter.
What makes me a little more curious is that Gideon has been hyping up that he caught someone famous with Skeeter. Is it possible they actually caught him in person this time? But no, ultimately, to quickly run it down, you threatening a minor, you tried to groom her, and you tried to break the law by not breaking the law by bringing her to Nevada. Which, by the way, can I say this? Can we need to, as people, we need to stop this age of consent being 16, okay? There's a lot of states in America that for some reason have it at 16. No 16-year-old should be able to date anyone above the age of 20. I am sorry to tell you this right now. If you're over the age of 20 trying to get with a 16-year-old, you're a fucking creep. Same thing with 19-year-olds. 19, if you're 19, you shouldn't be dating a fucking 16-year-old. You know, anything like that. Why is it that the age of consent in certain places is fucking 16? That is fucking weird. That is fucking despicable. And why in America, where we're supposed to be the best country in the world, do they allow the age of consent to be fucking 16? That's nasty ass shit. But either way, Brian fucking Moreland, you fucking chomo, you deserve to rot in prison, and you deserve to drop a bar of soap. And you know exactly what I'm saying, but if I describe it, I'll get banned from YouTube. But you deserve to drop a bar of soap and have some man make you pick it up, and they're feeling romantical. You deserve nothing. You deserve no sympathy, no fucking empathy. You apologize to the public, and even then, you backtrack your apology just a couple of days later saying, oh, it wasn't for the subscribers. Then who the fuck was it? Why are you putting it in a public YouTube video? This is fucking stupid, bro. This is fucking stupid. And then you have the audacity to threaten a minor, a kid, a girl. As a man, you don't fucking do that. But then again, you ain't no man. You're a fucking coward. Everything you've done up until this point is behavior of a coward. That's why you always have to flex your fucking guns. Because you know damn well that loads of people fucking hate you, but they hate you for a reasonable reason. And it's funny because every time you talk about anything like this, you just say, I will set up. I will set up. You know what the setup was? You wanted to meet a 13-year-old to do disgusting, traumatizing fucking things to her. You want to do all that. And yet you're acting as if you're the fucking victim. You did what you did, and you served justice from the people around you. Now, unfortunately, the justice system itself fucked up and wasn't able to fucking get you behind a closed cell. Unfortunately, we live in that fucked up timeline where you're not rotting in a prison cell, where you have to answer for your crimes to the men around you. Unfortunately, we're not living in that scenario. But fortunately, we're enough to know that you're not obviously good. You're not doing shit. You said, I was going to seek help. I was going to do this. It doesn't fucking matter if you need help. If you're a weird fuck like this who at one point even attempted to do this already, then you deserve to rot in hell. And stop bringing your fucking mom's name. Your dead mom. If I'm somebody's mom or dad and I found out my kid was a chomo, I ain't never speaking to that motherfucker again. I would never. In fact, I would make sure I'm getting that abortion. Like, I don't care if you're 32 years old. I'm getting that fucking abortion. If you know what I mean. Okay, I'm going a little too far because YouTube would actually get me banned. I don't know, legal, blah, blah, blah. But still, every fucking thing you did, you're a waste of life. They said God makes no mistakes. He clearly made a mistake in this case. Sorry, G. Sorry, but I think everyone would agree with that. But stop bringing your fucking mom to everything. Stop bringing her up and everything. Oh, my mom didn't raise no chomo. Well, you said the other word, but again, YouTube, it's sensitive. I might start needing to go on Kick or some shit like that. You are worthless. You are a piece of shit that will never find love. That you actually had to go to the lowest common denominator and actually try to talk to kids again after everything. And you went in there with swag. You went in there with confidence. Motherfucker, you're the definition of an incel. No woman would ever want to make contact with your penis. Or should I even call it a penis? It looks like burnt charcoal. It's this tiny little thing. I thought it was like a cigarette. Nah, it was actually his man's penis. My fucking God. And the thing is, I wonder if now, legally, they can get him in trouble. Because this time, it was a real minor. This time it was. This is no more decoy. As some of you fucking weird fucks like to use, like some of y'all are like, well, he didn't actually talk to a kid. He thought he was. That makes it bad. Why the hell are you defending him? Why are you meat riding this fucking chomo? My fucking God. And I'm sorry if I sound so fucking pissed. But there's no more running. There's none of that anymore. You are a piece of shit who's gonna rot in hell next to Jeffrey Dahmer. And you know what? I hope that when you're in hell, Jeffrey Dahmer starts touching you inappropriately because you don't deserve any remorse, any fucking sympathy. God fucking damn, it pisses me off that this continued. And yet, all you do is say, I was set up, even in interviews. And by the way, to the people interviewing, Oompaville, calling your ass out, that Call Me Carson guy, Or was his name? No, his name was Cameron. Call Me Cameron. It was a play on Call Me Carson. But Call Me Cameron. You too. At one point, Sneeko. All you motherfuckers giving him money to interview him, you're fucking in the wrong too. You give him all that money only for him to be able to use that money so he could fly out this girl and potentially do things to her. Stop giving him your fucking money. And to the people that watch him on TikTok or Instagram, you're not changing anything. You're giving him what he wants. He's admitted many times before that he's addicted to the internet. Obviously he is. He's been doing this for over a fucking decade. Stop giving him that attention. And if you're still a fucking fan of Bryant Moreland even now, then I'm sorry to tell you this, but you're a disgusting piece of shit. And you will never get love. You never will. Clearly, Bryant never got it. That's why he's looking for kids. I don't care if you talk about the age of consent being 16. No. A 16-year-old is still a fucking teenager. They're basically a child. At the end of the day, Bryant Moreland, and I hope you're watching. I doubt you are. At the end of the day, don't go out there saying, "Oh, my mama's life," or anything like that. Your mom, unfortunately, raised a piece of shit. Your mom did a horrible job. So did your dad. They raised a piece of shit like you. You have kidney failure. You're not going to last much longer, so you might as well start seeking for God. Repent for your sins. Do everything you need. Because I'm sorry, clearly, you have no mercy in this world anymore, bro. And this isn't anyone's fault besides your own. So just shut the fuck up about being set up. Grow the fuck up, bro. Grow the fuck up. And before anyone goes and argues and says, "Oh, it's because he feels lonely, that's why he does that." No. He dated women before. Or at least he dated that one teacher who was an adult. It's easy to get a girl. You just have to have the right confidence. You have to have the right mojo. Okay? This isn't a lonely thing anymore. This is the man who's genuinely loves to see an innocent young kid. That's his kink. Look at all the chat. Look at it all. So, one last thing I gotta say, Brian, or anyone watching this video. For the love of God, get the fuck off the internet. I would say much harsher things. But if I said much harsher things, I would get banned from YouTube. And I'm not about to get my channel banned because of a cupcake hunter. No. All I gotta tell you, bro, is you got nothing to live for. No one loves you. The legacy you left behind is you being a creep who deserves no redemption, no sympathy. None at all. Doesn't matter how many apologies you make. Doesn't matter what you do. You're clearly fucked in the head. And ultimately, you put this on yourself. Put this on yourself. You're tired of getting harassed. You deserve to get harassed. It's just it is what it is. And at the end of the day, you only answer to God. Because one day Judgment Day will come. Judgment Day will come one day, and we'll be presented right in front of God. You know? And if you don't make things right, well, you got a special place in hell, which you already deserve it. But in all honesty, just get the fuck off the internet. In all honesty. You deserve to be on a registry. You deserve to be in prison. You deserve all those things. You should be in those places. But unfortunately, society is messed up. So now we have to deal with you harming more children. And that just sucks. You're not the victim, Brian. The way you were texting, the way you were typing, you were acting as if you were the victim of cancel culture. You weren't the victim of cancel culture. You were the victim of your own fucking creepiness. The only person who brought this upon yourself was you. That was it. That was it. Bryant, throw away those guns. Because no matter how many guns you have, none of it is stronger than God's will. God will bring judgment to you. And then one day, You'll have to serve the rest of your life wishing you had done things differently. No one forced you to go to that cupcake place. No one forced you to meet Chet Goldstein. No one forced you to text these minors. No one did. It was all you. But yet the blame is always on other people. Bryant, whatever fucked up family you had, may they also rest in peace in hell. All right? When their day of judgment comes, they'll be sent to hell. Every person that has encouraged you, that has been sympathetic with you, you're all going to have to meet Satan's fork someday. But that's all I got to say. Sorry if I sounded aggressive. It's just I found out about this today, and it was just a lot to take in. A lot to take in. What makes me more mad now is that this time there was an actual kid that got harmed in the way. And that pisses me off. I encourage y'all to go watch the video. It shows you in the entire chat log. But ultimately, I also think the internet messed up in a way. The way just Oompaville cars, like the ones I was bringing up earlier, they paid him $100 for an interview. Don't give this creep money. We've seen what he does with money. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. Stay sober, stay sexy, and live in the now. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.